Hello, dear friends. The word impossible doesn't exist for God. Opinion piece. Year of miracles. Love in action. Winds of change. Year of the snake. Embrace a wise heart. Energy of enthusiasm. Massive transmutation. Extreme volatility in 2025. Farewell to the known world. It's the beginning of a new era. The world will become tumultuous. Navigate the changes with elegance. Let's start. This year, 2025, will fill many human beings with energy of enthusiasm, who may have felt that it was missing for a long time, especially for those who have felt exhausted when walking a path of spiritual awareness. This replenishment will also greatly help us to feel motivated to achieve things much more quickly, according to Emmanuel Dyer. In 2025, we will take great strides towards achieving some big and important goals we have set for ourselves, especially in areas of personal growth. A big part of creating miracles is being open, aware and ready to take inspired action. Another component to receiving more miracles in our life is to keep a light, fun and playful pace. The energy of 2025 will help many move towards this way of being. You should do what you can to stay on a higher frequency. Sing, dance, meditate, play, spend time with your family, friends, or alone. Whatever brings you joy, do it and release all your fears and worries. A new dawn is on the horizon, a paradise world, where a galactic cruise awaits your arrival, says Kesharaj. Changes. Here is what's changing in 2025 according to Saratoga Ocean. With the end of 2024, we can say goodbye forever to the world we once knew. We are entering a whole new era. It's so important that we prepare for this now, so that we have a chance to gratefully navigate the changes ahead, because things are going to get tumultuous in the coming years. I think we'll come to realize that our collective obsession with politics, sports, and the make-believe others believe they are wrong attitude on social media hasn't served us well. The current threat of hiding under the covers with a cup of tea, a cat and a book is a lovely way to take a break, but it's not something that should shape our identity. Being an introvert is a trendy and cool thing to do on social media, but it's not going to help in the long run. Distractions. According to Kapamur, anti-gravity propulsion and zero-point energy may sound appealing to many seeking revelation, but they are ultimately distractions that hide much greater truths. The controllers want you to believe that there are only humans flying around in UFOs, because that prevents you from understanding that we are not alone. Excuse me. That we are not alone and have never been alone. The dark force's greatest fear is that one hidden truth will lead to another until people are finally freed from their illusion of control. We are not getting closer to just the revelation of incredible hidden technologies that will change the world. We are getting closer to a mass understanding that there are powerful light forces with us that have been patiently waiting for us to wake up, so that the world can finally change. Turbulence. According to Pallas Athena of the Karmic Council, in the year 2025, we will see great external turbulence in the field of consciousness, social and political upheavals, mass protests, and also natural phenomena that will lead to a global wave of awakening. Many people will lose the deep ground of old habits under their feet, lose their trust and faith in political, economic, and religious systems and their representatives, and will boldly demand their innate right to freedom, self-determination, peace, and prosperity. This is the energy that brings light-filled change, and it means the collapse of dark and corrupt systems with their ruthless representatives hostile to people and nature. Ascension. According to Samantha Ortlieb, we are moving out of the old paradigm survival mode into a conscious new age of Aquarius, and with the deep healing of our root chakra in 2024, we now have a stronger foundation in 2025 to rise into authenticity, spiritual love, and engaging our fourth heart chakra more expansively. The two new earth archetypes that will also emerge in you and the collective are the compassionate innocent and the wise defender. This year brings more synthesis, awareness, and attunement within ourselves, along with a gentle allowing that activates our ability to create our own reality. There will also be a huge shift in compassionate awareness that will take us to another level of living as human beings. We are embodying the concept of being fully alive. The benevolent cosmic energies of 2025 are helping us to embody a sense of optimism and renewal, so that inner peace, flow, creativity, and greater soul expansion will flourish. At the same time, we are being guided to advocate universal co-creation in our thoughts, words, actions, and in the way we relate to each other, to all sentient beings, and to our beloved planet. 2025 is the beginning of a new era to release ego consciousness and have greater soul expansion, awakening and embodying soul consciousness, not the old paradigm of ego consciousness. We are connecting with the cosmic heart and learning to live through the heart. So we are becoming love in action. Year of the Snake. 2025 is the year of the snake, a time of radical transformation where adaptation and resilience will expand traits similar to those of the snake, such as adaptability and confidence to face challenges head-on. It consists of letting go of negativity, cutting ties with those who hold us back in any previous traumatic bond, and confidently pursuing personal goals without needing to justify personal transformation to anyone. Snakes are very independent and self-sufficient. They are not codependent. This symbolism and energy that governs the year 2025 urges the ascendant to strengthen self-sufficiency, to let go of more fears, especially those that influence life in the past. The year of the snake is preparing the ascendant for the year of the horse in 2026, a year of inner power, outer action, endurance, determination, strength, and commitment. The year of the horse has tremendous power on your planet and will bring into reality and manifestation the changes made in self-awareness and transformation. The snake is the symbol of the rebirth, but it must first shed its old skin. The snake in the 3D matrix will highlight the deceptions, snaky intentions, lies, illusions, and old stories and cycles that people choose to live in, and will highlight who can be trusted and who cannot be trusted. The snake is a reminder of the necessary work required within to change the structure of self and the outer structure of physical reality. The ascendant focus this year is to discern who and what is real, and who and what is not. in order to avoid the poisonous and deadly bites that come from those who reside in the absence of light in a lower consciousness. Economy. Bitcoin falls below $97,000. Cryptocurrencies dream of a golden age with Trump. Gold has the year 2025 ready to attack the $3,000 mark. The dollar share of global reserves hits a 30-year low as central banks pile up gold and other hard assets. Eurozone annual inflation accelerates to 2.4% in December. The euro will reach parity with the dollar in the first half of the year. USA. Elon Musk calls Biden's immigration policy a betrayal. Trump to host Senate Republican leaders Wednesday at Mar-a-Lago. January 20th will be one of the most surreal times in life, according to Dan Scavino. Trump doesn't rule out using military force to control the Panama Channel and Greenland, an economic force to annex Canada. Trump is very serious about making Canada the 51st state. If Canada merged with the US, there would be no tariffs, taxes would be reduced, and they would be safe from the threat of Russian and Chinese ships that constantly surround them. Trump will seek to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America and insist on applying tariffs. Biden is putting economic obstacles so that Trump cannot continue with his policy. Trump confirms that Biden doesn't want a peaceful transition. Pope Francis names an anti-Trump activist as Archbishop of Washington. Cardinal McElroy is Bishop of San Diego. A massive winter storm is sweeping across nearly 2,500 kilometers in the U.S. Chaos in Washington as an ice storm and blizzard delays the transfer of power. Washington, D.C. is in a state of emergency, where roads are impassable and a layer of freezing rain makes it impossible to even walk. In New Jersey, you no longer need a degree to teach. Governor Phil Murphy has signed a law to address the teacher shortage. Europe. Countdown to European collapse with ban of Russian gas flow to Europe through Ukrainian territory. Elon Musk has become a headache for European leaders. France could become the backbone of the EU if the US leaves NATO. NATO to send 10 ships to protect critical infrastructure in the Baltic Sea. Switzerland begins banning the burqa. The Spanish government declares 2025 the year of the Roma people to commemorate the 600th anniversary of their arrival. Edmundo González denounces the kidnapping of his son-in-law Rafael Tudares in Caracas. Asia. 7.1 magnitude earthquake shakes Tibet. Indonesia joins BRICS as a full member. Beijing launches the world's fastest train capable of reaching 450 kilometers per hour. Flying taxis are on the horizon as aviation evolves. Is there a lost world under the Pacific Ocean? And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.